Hi, Dr. Brent Thierry. Welcome back again to Total Spine Health and Injury Center, your premier chiropractic office in Maple Grove, Minnesota. Now, today what we'll talk about is we're going to address chronic fatigue syndrome and how people benefit from chiropractic, how it actually increases energy levels. So there's a few different points, I guess, that we want to talk about and really cover on this. So we'll start right at the top here, and we're going to talk about biomechanically how misalignments or postural deviations in the spine can affect your energy levels. So it's the biomechanics. All right, and a great example of this is, let's say we have a subluxation, as we call it, or a misalignment in the spine, and it leads to what's called forward head posture. We've all seen people like this, where the chin is jutting out. We can see this. Now, if your head is a bowling ball, and it actually weighs about the same, and it's close to your body, it's easy to hold. It doesn't take a lot of energy. It's supported. As soon as it starts to get out further, like that chin jutting, it makes these muscles work a lot harder. So there is an increased energy expenditure. Another example is, let's say you're walking around with a pelvic misalignment and you have a short right leg. It's affecting the biomechanics, and there's a lot of wasted energy. Now imagine that carried out over 6 months or years, and that can add up to a lot of fatigue and a lot of stress on the body. So that's number one. It's the biomechanics of how things work. Number two is we always come back to this, is the stress response that occurs in the body when there is a misalignment in the spine. So here, you break down again, a vertebrae moves out of place, puts pressure on a surrounding nerve. This causes a sympathetic response in the body, and it's a fight or flight response. So we're in a heightened state, increasing energy expenditures. There is a lot of hormone production, epinephrine, norepinephrine, cortisol that's released within the body. So that is big, causes an extreme influx, I guess, of different processes that have to happen during that state, and it's a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy that's expended during that too. So that is the second thing, is the stress response. All right, and once again, chronically carried over time, months, weeks, years, doesn't matter, can add up to the symptoms that we actually experience as chronic fatigue syndrome. The other big, I guess, area you want to look at is always adrenal glands. Adrenal glands are big for controlling insulin levels, releasing steroids to decrease inflammation through the body. So a key area, obviously, we always want to look at the upper cervical spine, just because parts of the brainstem, those brain thinking centers, actually travel down through there. So C1 is always huge. And then for the adrenal gland, since it has such an important role in this too, we always want to look at T9. So mid-thoracic spine in the mid to low back. So those are the key areas. Now chiropractic, when we reduce stress on the nervous system, increase the biomechanical efficiency, get all the separate organs functioning properly, that leads to increased energy, increased vitality, and even a lot of the patients that come in here, the very first thing that they actually say is that they actually have more energy, they're sleeping better, and that's just really cool, because it's not a back pain thing at that point. They're realizing how much better their body can work and how much better their body can feel. So, of course, any questions, please feel free to give us a call here, 763-568-7869. Otherwise, check us out, totalspinemn.com. We're always here, we're always prepared. Like I said, questions and consultations are always free and encouraged. So we hope to see you in here soon and help you take your health to the next level.